Good morning. It is the fifth day of the month. And as I've said before on these videos, I really enjoy reading a proverb a day. There's 31 proverbs, so it's perfect. You can, read one each day of every month that corresponds to the day of the month. And there's so much wisdom and there's so much understanding that you can glean from these words. And so I'm just going to read from the Passion Translation, Proverbs 5. And you can just listen along and see what sticks out, what God really pulls out for you, and is highlighting for you that you know maybe speaks into your life. So here we go. Proverbs 5. Listen to me, my son, for I know what I'm talking about. Listen carefully to my advice so that wisdom and discernment will enter your heart. And then the words you speak will express what you've learned. Remember this: the lips of a seductress seem sweet like honey, and her smooth words are like music in your ears. But I promise you this: in the end, all you will be left with is a bitter conscience. For the sting of your sin will pierce your soul like a sword. She will ruin your life, drag you down to death, and lead you straight to hell. She has prevented many from considering the paths of life. Yes, she will take you with her where you don't want to go, sliding down a slippery road and not even realizing where the two of you will end up. Listen to me, young men, and don't forget this one thing I'm telling you. Run away from her as fast as you can. Don't even go near the door of her house unless you want to fall into her seduction. In disgrace, she will relinquish your honor to another, and all your remaining years will be squandered, given over to the cruel one. Why would you let strangers take away your strength while the labors of your house go to someone else? For when you grow old, you will groan in anguish and shame as sexually transmitted diseases consume your body. And then finally, you'll admit that you were wrong and say, if only I had listened to wisdom's voice and not stubbornly demanded my own way, because my heart hated to be told what to do. Why didn't I take seriously the warning of my wise counselors? Why was I so stupid to think that I could get away with it? Now I'm totally disgraced and my life is ruined. I'm paying the price, for the people of the congregation are now my judges. My son, share your love with your wife alone. Drink from her well of pleasure, and drink from no other. Why would you have sex with a stranger or with anyone other than her? Reserve this pleasure for you and her alone and not with another. Your sex life will be blessed as you take joy and pleasure in the wife of your youth. Let her breast be your satisfaction and let her embrace intoxicate you at all times. Be continually delighted and ravished with her love. By embracing a woman, my son, why would you be exhilarated by an adulteress, by embracing a woman who is not yours? For God sees everything you do, and his eyes are wide open, and he observes every single habit you have. Beware that your sins don't overtake you, and the scars of your own conscience become the rope that ties you up. Those who choose wickedness die for lack of self control, for their foolish ways lead them astray, carrying them away as hostages, kidnapped captives, robbed of destiny. The thing that really sticks out to me the most is just the idea of growing and maturing, and the where he says, "If I had only listened to wisdom's voice and not stubbornly demanded my own way, because my heart hated to be told what to do." And obviously, a lot of this is talking about promiscuity. This, Proverbs 5, but I think that that can apply to anything we do in life, right? When we go to God with the things of our heart and we're given wisdom, I think as we mature, it's easier to go, "Ooh, okay, I want to follow that because I know that when I choose my way, it doesn't end up going well." But it's something to think about, like where in your life are you maybe not choosing wisdom, because this can apply to any area, not just promiscuity. Where are we kind of going our own way? And so the path is much harder and will end up probably not as fruitful as if we listen to wisdom and we follow God's ways. So just something to think on this morning, on the 5th of this month. It's the beginning of a new month still, and I just pray it's going well for you, and hopefully this will kind of give you some things to ruminate over as you go throughout your day. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time.